the first time meeting you at the Mae Young, like, I think I caught myself stuttering because I used to watch you as a kid. And I think I told you just because it came out, but I used to watch you as a kid. And it was when you were, I just remember I was like 10 years old and you were so mean on TV.
So mean.
And I was like,
so mean.
Daddy, I hate her. I want to fight her. And then meeting you and how sweet you were, that like you knew who I was and was just so welcoming and warm to all the girls in the locker room that I wasn't nervous approaching you, but I was just fangirling and trying to figure out how to play it cool. But it was just like, man, going from growing up watching you on TV and just like wanting to fight you to now being in the same locker room.
You don't want to fight me anymore.
Oh my God. Even if I still felt that way, I wouldn't.
I like that you
See
both.
everything you did. I was like, oh my, I just need one slap and then I'm good for the rest of my life.
Do it.
So it's so cool to just like, it feels like full circle. And I tell my dad all the time, like, oh my God, I met Stephanie McMahon today and I met The Rock and Triple H just signed me. Oh my God. And my dad is just, really? That's really cool. Because we would watch as a family
That's what I was
growing
gonna
up.
ask, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely would sit around, watch Sunday Night Heat and like,
Right?
Just
Sunday Night Heat, I remember
like
that.
right after dinner,
Yeah.
watching Sunday Night Heat. So it was a family thing. So growing up, seeing, actually getting to meet everybody that I watched on TV, and everybody has been so kind. And
Yeah.
especially, it's always the heels that make the sweetest people. And it's like,
I don't know what that is.
I know.
But sometimes that's true.
so getting to meet you, I was like, oh my gosh, she's nothing like on TV. And
Well, thank God.
Seriously.
I tell everybody, like, meeting you has been, and this is not just like me kissing ass or anything, but like meeting you has honestly been a highlight because it was very intimidating after doing, I think I did 2 tryouts and always got told like the not right nows. And doing the Mae Young and seeing you there and actually getting to talk to you and you actually knowing who all of us were. You did your studies and knew what we did. And that alone made the meeting unforgettable just because growing up, it's like, I'm just a regular person. And it's still to this day shocking when people come up to me asking for pictures or, I'm mixed too. It's nice to see someone mixed like on TV and to reminding myself like, oh my gosh, I am, a public figure, but I would have never thought being in that position, like getting to meet you guys who I idolize and look up to and just how welcoming you guys were. It's a blessing. It really is a blessing.
Oh my God. Well, the blessing and the privilege it's all mine. Truly. Like when I think about as well the women who were coming through NXT at the time and where they came from, it was so eye-opening for me too. Right? It's like the whole women's evolution that has happened in our industry has happened because of every woman who's ever stepped foot in the squared circle, no matter what promotion that is. And for a lot of women, it was not the best of promotions or experiences for various reasons, lack of resources, whatever it is. And to really think about how hard that must have been, for some, and especially if you have kids, and you have to go on the road and leave your child and you're pursuing it to live your dream, right? And sometimes you don't get paid a lot of money, right? And I've heard you had to decide between like training, eating.
Oh yeah.
Or like what were you gonna do? How were you gonna do it?
Oh yeah.
So I'd love to learn more because all of you just earned my respect in so many different ways. And the struggle is so real. And how you get from there to here.
Yeah. I always consider myself lucky to get into the wrestling business when I did. I think the generation, so I started training right after high school, like 2006, 07, and then I had my first match at 09. So I was in.
And you were also going to school at the same
Yes.
time? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I had a scholarship for volleyball.
And there's water right there if you want it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I had there's a lot of talking earlier today with them kids.
What did you do earlier today?
I went to the USO base and did a tour around. Got to see like the Thunderbirds Museum and talk to the kids.
That's
and
amazing.
Actually have lunch in the Chow Hall, which
All
was
right.
really, it was
Yeah.
cool. And they had the selection of food.
Was good?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah?
In my head, I'm thinking high school
Right,
cafeteria.
right,
I was like,
exactly.
okay, we'll
Yeah,
get
no, I always
pizza
think that
and like
too.
a box milk and some
Right.
veggies,
And
you know?
some graham crackers.
But they have
a
burger.
gross orange.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh, tapping into those
Mystery
old memories.
meat was always,
You don't ask questions. You just, you just
like
eat
number
it.
5.
But no, they
Yeah.
were eating good over there. So
Well,
it was nice.
good.
It was
Good
nice.
for them.
But coming in like 2009, 2010, I'm so glad that was the era that I came into, because I know my dream has always been to come into WWE and become a wrestler. However, back when I was watching, it was the Diva era, which
Right.
is, it's just fine.
It was
built,
an attempt to put a spotlight on our women.
Yeah.
It maybe
yeah.
could have. We are in a better place now, as you
You
said.
guys are so strong, mentally and emotionally. Just because I can't imagine, because I've always been a tomboy, and I always would rather play football outside with the boys and play Barbies inside.
Right, me too.
So seeing the action, that is what I wanted to be a part
Right,
of, the storytelling,
right.
the action. But then the highlight was, love triangles or bra and panties matches and stuff. And I get it, but also watching as a 10, 11, 12-year-old.
Right.
And then when I started getting older and telling my dad, like, that's what I want to do. I want to be in WWE. So his mind is just,
Bra and
you are
panties.
not
Yeah.
going to be
Yeah.
doing Playboy. You are
Right,
not going
right.
to. And it's like,
Yeah,
no,
it
I
was a
wanna
different
wrestle.
time for sure.
I
Yeah.
couldn't that's why I'm so thankful coming in when I did, because I felt that in the indies, I did a lot of hardcore wrestling, intergender wrestling. I just wanted to be treated equally. I wanted to be looked at as a wrestler, not a female wrestler. I just want to
Right.
be looked at as a wrestler. So I wanted to wrestle like the guys with no special training wheels, or I don't want to be treated differently just
Right.
because I'm a girl.
Right.
So coming in and being able to train with the guys, and I feel like back then too, that's the norm anyway. Like
Right. If you were
always-
going to get the chance to train, it was going to be with the guys.
exactly.
Yeah.
And the first 3 months when you do first start training, they try to break you.
Sure.
Try to see if you're even tough enough to belong in the
Right.
business.
Can you hang?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's, hazing and bullying and all that stuff. Being usually the only girl in the training school.